Okay. Now in this video we're going to talk about LCM. Least LCM. Least common multiple. When you're talking about two numbers like 20, 45, how do we find the LCM? See, what we do, we write 20 times 1 is equal to 20. And every time times 2 is equal to 40. Times 3 is equal 60. Times 4 is equal 80. Times 5 is equal to 100. And every time 20, you add 20, 120, 140, 160, 180. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. 20 times this. For 45, we write this one too. 45. This is for 20. This is for 45. We find least common multiple. Say we say 45 times 1, 45. Times 2, 90. Times 3 equal 135. 2, 3. 45 times 4 is equal to 180. 45 times 5, every time 45 is added to this, 225. You see that the greatest, the least common multiple. You see least common multiple, the least, this is 180, this is 180. So LCM is going to be LCM of two numbers, 20 and 45 is equal to 180. Means this is the least number that, least multiple that we can divide by 20 and we can divide by 45. See, for example, x times, we are gonna use how do we for example find the addition of these two fractions. This has the numerator as a variable. It could be anything. X is an unknown number. It could be anything. We do x is equal to 1 and then or 2 and find the result. So one time we say we can 20 times 45 is going to be 900, right? 2 times 45, 900. And when you divide this one by this one, 45 is going to be 45x plus, and when you divide this one, it's going to be 20. 20 plus 20. Let's write x plus 20x is going to be 65x over 900. Okay. What we could say x over 20 plus x over 45 by LCM. LCM because the least common multiple of these two was 180. We write 180 here. 180 times divided by 20 is going to be 9x plus this one divided by 45 is going to be 4 plus 4x is it going to be 13x divided by 180. Actually, if divide this one, for example, you divide this one by 5, because we can divide both by 5 because at the end we have 5, and at the end the last digit you mean we have 0. So 65 divided by 5 is going to be 13x, and this one divided by 5, 900 divided by 5 is going to be 180. See, we got the same answer. We got the same answer, but here we don't have to simplify. We don't have to simplify this one. When we use LCM, you don't have to simplify. Okay. But at the other, if you find it the other way, I will solve it another way. We just multiply the denominator and then do the rest of the operation. Okay. So let's find the number 9 and 36. Those ones that we did earlier. LCM. See, what you do, you write 9, the multiple of 9 means you say 9 times 1 is equal to be 9, 9 times 2 is equal to be 18, 9 times 3 is equal to 27, and 9 times 4, this is multiplication. 36, 9 times 5, 54, and I'm sorry, 45. Every time 9 is going to be at 9, and then it's going to be. So we go up to here, and 36. How about 36? We can 36. This is 9. We were talking about the multiple of 9. 36. You can 36 times 1 is equal to 36. Times 2 is equal to 72. Times 3, 108. And that's going to be enough. This is 36 times 2, 36 times 3. See, we find that 36 is common. The least common multiple of these two. Okay. Oh, so the LCM of those, like 27, another number. LCM of 2745. See, we write here 27, and we write all those multiple of this, means 1 times 27 is going to be 27. 2 times 27 is going to be 54. And 3 times 27 is going to be 81. 4 times 27 is going to be 135. What? I'm sorry. 108. Because we say 4 times 20 is equal 80, and then 4 times 7 is equal 28, is going to be 108. And then 5 times 27 is going to be 135. So, and 6 times 27 is going to be, we go up to 6, 27 plus 2, 162, 7, 1, 2, 3, 6, yeah. How about for 45? We got 45, we write 1 times 45 is equal to 45. 2 times 45, these are multiplication, 90, and 3 times 45, 135, and 4 times 45 is going to be 180. See, the least common multiple you find here, see which one it's going to be. What? 135. 135. So and you can check it. 135 divided, we can divide it by 27, it's going to be 5, and divided by 40, it's going to be 45, it's going to be 4. So 135 is the least common multiple. Let's like the example we had. We want to find, give you some more examples. 36, 48. So what we do, 36. We say 1 times 36 is going to be 36. 2 times 36 is going to be 72. 3 times 36 108, and 4 times 36 plus this one, you know, it's going to be 144, and 5 times 36 is going to be another 36, is going to be 180. And you write the multiple of 48 too. Okay, you just write multiple. Means you get the number, like 36 you want to find, 36 and 48 you want to find LCM. You do this way. You just multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's gonna continuously, it depends on this one until you find something is common, the least common multiple. So 1 times 48 is equal to 48. 2 times 48 is going to be 96. 3 times 48 is our multiplication. 3 times 48 is going to be 144. 4 times 48 is going to be 192. See, you see that you check these numbers to see the from top you go down here, you see the least common multiple of these two numbers. Here is 144, 144. So it's 144. So we usually use this, as I said, you know, in addition and subtraction of the fractions. So how about another one? Nine and easy, 9 and 18. LCM of those. You say 9, 1 times 9 is equal 9. 2 times 9 is equal 18. 3 times 9 is equal 27. 4 times 9 is equal 36. And then for 18 here is 1 times 18 is equal 18. 2 times 18 is equal 36. 3 times 18, 54. See, you always can check you know, with the calculator. You say math, you go to num with this, it's going to be highlighted, and you go to LCM and then push enter, and then you insert those two numbers, 9, comma 18. And even if you don't close the parentheses, it's going to be 18. See, the 18 is the least common factor, so it's going to be 18. So, how about another one? LCM 24 and 30. Remember we had one example of those in addition and subtraction of the fractions. So 24, we say 24. 1 times 24 is going to be 24. 2 times 24 is going to be 48. 3 times 24 is going to be 72. 4 times 24 is equal to 96. How about 30? Let's write 32 here. 1 times 30 is going to be 30. 2 times 30 is going to be 60. 3 times 30 is going to be 90. 4 times 30 is going to be 120. So far we know there is nothing common at all. So we have to continue this. 5 times 24 is going to be 120. See here, 120, 120, the least common. So the LCM of these is going to be 120. So it's not very hard to find these, but if you have three, sometimes you have to have it to have three numbers. You can find it through the calculator. You say 20. Let's see. Let's give you an example. 20, 45, 75. Okay, show you in here. Show you here. If we have three numbers, if you have GCF, you find GCF of three number, GCD or three number, math, num, and then you come down here, GCD, enter, and then you find three numbers. I don't know, 20, 45, for example, and then you close the parentheses. You get GCD of these two number. You get GCD. If you wanted three number to get the GCD of that, you just use this one, math, and then num. You go to GCD, and then another GCD, math, num. Come to GCD, and then you give those two numbers, 20, 45, and then you close the parentheses, comma, 75, for example, and then you close the parentheses. It's going to give you 5. But see, you go up there and highlight this one and push enter, all whole things is going to be like we made a mistake. We want to make this one 60 and then find 20 GCD of three numbers, 20, 45, 60. So you see the answer. So if there are the same thing for the same thing you do for LCM. Okay, if there are three numbers, you go math, num, come down here, LCM, number 8. And then, because there are three numbers, we use again math, num, and then go to LCM again, and you write those two numbers. 20, 60, and 15. Okay, I made a mistake. you have to close the parenthesis here, close the parenthesis and then comma 15, and then close the parenthesis. So it's going to be 60. So if there are three numbers that we can use, you can use this one. How about I give you an example, another example. We didn't talk about this one, 2745 LCM. I don't think we did this one. So what you do is 27 is 127 is equal to 27. 2 times 27 is going to be 54. 3 times 27. 81. 4 times 27. 108. And to see how this 45, I want 45. 1.45 is going to be 45. 2 times 45 is equal to 90. 3 times 45, 135. See, we do one more thing here. See if we find this. The least common factor of this least common multiple of these two numbers is going to be 135. So you know, that's enough example for you to learn these. See, we are still talking about the college algebra. You are going to learn those basic that when you go into university is going to be easy for you. So in a couple of months you are going to be able to you make plans to go to school, whatever, or at least for the next 3-4 months until you learn all the basic things, all the materials, so you are prepared. So you are prepared for college algebra. So don't hurry. I mean, you are gonna learn all those materials just before go to school. You gotta learn all these